1943. She's the only surviving daughter of her mother, Oileye Ogunide Iyaiko. At a very young age, like every other person all around, she was also captivated by the desire to live for the city so that she could make something out of her life and become somebody who will be useful for our community. And so this led her first to Akuru, where she settled, and then later to Ile-Ife, and finally to Ibadan before she left for Lagos in 1966. She lived at Ebute-Metta, where most of us were all born. This is where she met her husband, Josiah Afolayan Adelon. Mami was a very beautiful dancer. In fact, she was always happy, she was always dancing. And I suspect that this was what made her appealing to her husband. And it was not long before she was integrated into the Adelon Theatre Group, where she heard the nickname Iyagongo. And that was the beginning of a long and persevering relationship with Demi, her husband. It was also the starting point of her performance in theater, stage play, and in film. She featured prominently as the valiant, fearless villager in Ijawinira in 1978. She was Mama Lawo in Kadara in 1980. She was the concerned passenger in a lorry in a bus in Taxi Driver Part 2 in 1987. She gave DMA, her husband, 3 boys, Adeshino, Adekunle, and Olumide. It was in Lagos that she trained her 3 boys to become the trainer of her life and gave her many grandchildren. Mami Afolayan was a restless soul whose enthusiasm for life could not be kept on one spot. For most of her life, she was struggling or she was juggling with attending to the demand of going with her husband to film location and film exhibition all across Nigeria and all through West Africa, taking care of 3 boys and managing a business to sustain her and her boys. She was passionate about her children and would go to any length to ensure that her children and grandchildren got the best of anything in life. It was this passion to be involved in their life and what interested them that got her into Kunle Afolayan's fame in 2007 called Roti, where she played the role of the mother of Roti's father. And it was not a difficult role for her to play because she is Kunle's mother. She never even forgot her root, Komu, which is where she was born, and she was always returning to Komu every now and then. Staying most of her life in the village did not rob her of the values and traditions she grew up with at Komu. And this value, she ensured that she drummed and implanted into her children. As an 80-year-old woman, Mami Afolayan was still restless, always moving around, always visiting her children, always providing for them, never tiring about them. Now, she's resting with her ancestors. May God bless her.
Praise the Lord. Bí a ṣe ń tẹ̀síwájú. Bàbá wa rẹ̀rẹ̀ níbẹ̀ làdélékè wọ́n ti wà láàrin wa. Olùṣọ́ àgùntàn Prọfẹ̀sọ̀ Ṣínà ni wọ́n. Dájídà ẹ máa bọ̀ wá, ó ṣe ẹ̀dá pè bá mi, ẹ máa bọ̀ wá jáde. Tó bákan náà, àwọn ará àdámù wọn ti dé, ẹ káàbọ̀ sí àárín wa. Maki akọ asáré kẹtìlẹ lanitaki ẹkùnrinsa a tẹ̀síwájú a fẹ́ lọ láti gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ náà a ti kíyèsí àkókò yẹn tó mo sì gbàgbọ́ pé àkókò tí wọ́n sọ lánàá pé àwọn kẹta àní ló tó bẹ̀.
In Jesus' name.
Ẹ̀mí yóò kò lórúkọ Jésù.
We have long life in Jesus' name.
I want to appreciate the Father in the Lord. Sí èyí.
Bí àwọn bàbá tó wà ní.
I'm just a small among them.
Mo kékeré ní láàárọ̀.
Praise the Lord.
Ẹyin olúwa lóògùn.
I will use brief. I will be brief and just a little time.
Mi ò ní gbà lásìkò rárá.
From the passage we have read.
Níbi tí a ti kà lówùúrọ̀ yìí.
Hebrew chapter 27.
Níwèé Hébérù orí kẹtàdínlọ́gbọ̀n.
Sorry, first chapter 9 verse 27
Ìwé
and
Hébérù orí
28.
kẹsàn-án ẹsẹ̀ kẹtàdínlọ́gbọ̀n.
That is where we hit more of my topic.
Ibẹ̀ gangan ni mo fẹ́ múlò ní òwúrọ̀ yìí.
Walking with God.
Rírìn pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run.
Walking with God.
Rírìn pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run.
Till death take you away.
Títí ikú yóò fi mú wa kúrò.
I heard of a man.
Mo gbọ́ nípa ọkùnrin kan.
He thought of death always. Once a day,
Ó wá di ọjọ́ kan.
he went to this death's house.
Ó wá lọ sí ilé ikú.
And the dead said, as Yoruba say, ẹni àwọn ọ̀nà là ń kó, ẹni àwọn ọ̀nà là
He
ń kó.
met death on his way.
Not know that is the first person on the list.
Kò mọ̀ pé òun tó jọ́rẹ̀ gangan ni alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tó wà lórí
And
tí
he
kú fẹ́ pa.
know, his friend know that death likes drinks.
Ó rò nípa ikú ní gbogbo ìgbà.
And this young man planned of having death at his friends.
Ó wá wò pé jẹ́ mú ikú ní ọ̀rẹ́ mi.
Two of them are having good relationship together.
Òun àti ikú wọn jọ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa.
And I will give you my secret to you.
Ikú wa bí pé ta ló sọ àṣírí mi fún ọ.
He said, I just have a mind of appreciating because we are friends.
Mo kàn ní kí n fi dúpẹ́ lọ́yẹ̀ torí pàjọ jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ ni o.
As the death opened the drinks and drank it like this.
Bí ikú ṣe wá ṣe ọtí yan tó ṣe mú bí eléyìí.
Before the death dropped the drinks,
Kí ikú tó gbé yìí tó kù sílẹ̀.
the man has just checked the list.
Ìyẹn wá sáré wo ìwé tí
And
ikú
he
mú
let
lọ́wọ́.
his name the first
Wọ́n á ní pé
on
orúkọ
the list.
gangan ló wà ní alákọ̀ọ́kọ́.
Now change it to the last.
Ó wá fi sí ẹ̀yìn.
At the time the dead man wake up,
Nígbà tí ikú yóò fi jí.
the people are talking nonsense about you, not know that you are a good person.
Àwọn yẹn sọ oríṣiríṣi nípa rẹ̀ wọ̀n pé èèyàn gidi náà.
Don't worry, I will rearrange this list.
Má wọrí, màá tún ìwé yìí màá tún tò.
He tell his friends that you don't know, you are the first person on the list.
Ṣé o mọ̀ pé ìwọ gan ni ẹni àkọ́kọ́ tó wà lórí ìwé tí mo mú
And
lọ́wọ́
I will
yìí?
change it to the last
Wọ́n wá
now.
fi sí ẹ̀yìn.
Not know that his friend has changed his name by himself to the last.
Kò mọ̀ pé ọ̀rẹ́ gangan ti yí orúkọ ẹ̀ sí ẹ̀yìn lẹ́yìn.
Hello.
Hi.
Whatever that happened, beginning will have end one day.
Ohun yòówù tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ikú máa pa ní ọjọ́ kan.
Whatever that happened, beginning will have end one day.
Ohunkóhun tó bá ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ó máa ní òpin.
Ṣé gbogbo ilé tí wọ́n bá ti kí wọ́n pé ìwọ ọmọ?
Any else dey greet them that
Wọ́n dandan wọ́n á kí wọn kú ara
they give
fẹ́
birth to a
lápò.
newborn baby.
Torí nǹkan tó bá ti ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ máa lópin.
Something that has the beginning must only
Kò
have
sí
an end.
ìrìnàjò tí èèyàn lè rìn láyé.
There is no journey in life.
Àwọn Yorùbá wọ́n ní pé ọ̀run ni àwáyé kò sí.
Death is inevitable.
Ọ̀run ni àrèmápọ̀.
There is no how you can do it here and that we will surely die.
Chapter 9 verse 27.
Tell us that
Kò sí nǹkan tẹ̀ ẹ̀ wọ ayé tẹ̀ ẹ̀ nílá ayé tẹ̀ ẹ̀ gbogbo láyé ṣá.
there is nothing you bring nothing to this world and I'm going to take away with nothing.
Gbogbo tẹ̀ ẹ̀ ní ojú lẹ́tẹ̀ wọ̀nyí lọ.
All we have is what we are putting on now.
Tẹ̀ ẹ̀ bá délé nìkan èyí ó ti.
So if we get it, we can change it.
Àgbáyé sí ní ìyẹn.
That's how life is.
And we will live, have you been prepare yourself
Ṣé a ti múra sílẹ̀?
that death will come one day.
Ikú